up guys, Jujubear here, welcome back to the channel. And today's gonna be the first of a let's play in, I agree to all, take my soul. This could be the first of many in a let's play playthrough. Don't know what civilization I'm gonna pick just yet, I'm just gonna jump in and see what happens. The game was released not like a couple of hours ago I think, and this is going to be the first playthrough, so if I'm super rubbish at anything, you just let me know. Because I will be. I absolutely will be. Well, so single player, let's create a game. I'm going to go for, if we have the Aztec civilization here, Montezuma. So Legend of the Five Suns. Spend builder, what? Charges to complete 20%. See, already, this is kind of like a little bit confusing to me. Spend builder charges to complete 20% of the original district cost. Gifts for the Tlatanoi. Luxury resources in the territory provide and something. Amenity to extra cities. Okay, so if you have luxury resources, basically, that is going to give your units extra combat strength and also amenity, whatever that is. And Eagle Warrior is a new unit, ancient era unit, so you probably get it straight from the start. There's a chance to capture other civilizations' military units by turning them into builders. Holy moly. Slavery. and that's a building right down the bottom there. The Tlachtli. I'm not going to pretend to know how to pronounce that. A building unique to the Aztecs provides an amenity, +2 faith, and a great general point. Cool. Cool. So they might be one of the more simple units to play. We got Catherine de' Medici, which is the new one for France. Egypt, Cleopatra, Germany, Barbarossa, Gandhi, Gilgamesh, Gorgo, and this guy, new one, from Norway. Haven't seen that yet. Come to think of it, we haven't actually seen Samaria either. That's a new one, Gilgamesh. Very cool. Congo, that's a new one as well. We haven't seen them before. Vemba Zinga. And notice this, there are two different civilizations for the Greeks. So Pericles and Gorgos. So you can, this is probably one of the first civilizations where you can pick different rulers for each civilization. We got Peter from Russia, old mate Peter. We got Philip from Spain, Qin Shi Huang from China, Saladin from Arabia, nice. Teddy Roosevelt from America. I wonder if America's actually decent in this game, because I remember Civilization 5, I got about 600 hours in that game, and I just remember fucking the Americans just being like the worst civilization. They just didn't really have any useful. That looks pretty good. Founding Fathers earn all government legacy bonuses in half the usual time. That's an insane boost. Anyway, let's check out the rest. Scythia's a new one, and England and Rome. They're pretty much the staples. I'm pretty sure they're in every single civilization from the start. So let's go for Montezuma. I think I'm just going to play a simple game here. Let's not go too nuts. Prince is fine, because I don't know what I'm doing. Continents is fine. Map size. Let's go for a standard guy. Sure, let's do this. Oh, no. Montezuma, yeah. Okay, all right. Deep breath. Let's do this.
Of life beneath water,
Sean Bean, have my babies.
Great beasts of the Stone Age. To man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. Tlatoani Montezuma. Keep your eagle warriors happy and fed, and they will forever fight for your cause. Yeah. As your Aztec empire unfurls across the land, you will never want for people to raise your walls, or you will be blessed with new loyal workers as you conquer those around you.
Okay, so we've already had a look at the features and abilities, so let's jump into the game.
As your personal advisor, I am qualified to assist you in all matters related.
New to Civ 6. Okay, so hopefully she won't be talking over us. I remember in previous Civs, it's a bit of a pain having them talking all the time. Now, just looking at this, I think we've got a couple of luxury resources straight off the bat. There's salt over there. Actually, no, we don't. Okay, they're just bonus resources. So we got 2 so far, or 3 bonus sources. Fucking milk. Gross, man. And we got salt over there. Yeah, okay. So salt's probably going to be our best one. And then we got a bunch of desert tiles, so not very good at all. We're going to be able to grow fairly quickly. The wheat's pretty good. I'm going to see if I can turn on the grid. I don't actually know how to do that just yet. Let's hide the mini-map. Okay, so they still have strategic view. Map pins. Add pin. Oh, so you can put maps down. Shield. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we can see how much food. So you see these marsh tiles. In previous civilizations, they used to just provide 1 food, but now they provide 3. You got the wheat. That's the same. Cattle's the same, I think. And they now, they show food as little bits of corn instead of apples, which makes sense as well. Especially in the early times of civilization. So, lots of desert. We do have a mountain right next to us, which is amazing. And we're on a river. I'm going to settle right here. This is fine. How do I settle? Here we go. Tenot Titty Land. Tenot Titty Land. That's good. I'll run with that. Here's our first unique unit that we get access to. This is an Eagle Warrior. Let's just see if we can... Oh, sick. DLC, Aztec Civilization Pack. That's the mod that we're using at the moment. Can we look this up? It used to be that you could like right click on things and it would come up. How do we open up the Civilopedia? Oh, here we go. Oh, you know what? I don't think I care too much. So, movement's a little bit different in this game. I'm sure you guys probably seen other Let's Plays by other people. Quill18 talks a lot about this. But movement's a little bit different. So if I'm jumping up onto a hill, it takes 2 movement turns to do that. And I do have, yeah, movement too. What is this? Incense. And we get faith. Just faith. Nothing else. So that's when you haven't upgraded it. So what do we got here? Previously, I would have gone for a scout. And you know, I think I probably will go ahead and do that again. Let's have a look at the science tab here. Hang on, how do we get there? God damn it. Okay, choosing research. Here we go. Open the tech tree. Wow. All right. So, what are we looking at? Pottery. So, a lot of these things, you can boost the science rate at which you discover them by doing things like boosting. You found a city on the coast, and that will boost the rate at which you discover sailing. And it makes sense. You know, find a natural wonder, it kind of boosts your thing for astrology. So, what are we trying to do? We probably want to farm a resource and get straight to irrigation pretty quickly. Or we can kill a unit with a slinger. That could be cool. We get to archery pretty quickly. It depends on how close our neighbors are. We're probably going to want to go for animal husbandry just because we do have cattle. We want to be able to grow pretty quickly. If we farm this tile here, we can probably get to irrigation pretty quickly. Hanging gardens would be nice. Must be adjacent to a river. Increases growth by 15% in all cities. Must be built next to a river. Cool. That might be one to go for. I love building wonders. In previous civs, I have just gone nuts with the wonders. Gonna go for a scout, I think. Yes, I think discovering things and looking around in the world is very important. Muchos important. So we'll see if we can do that. Ooh, ooh. We've got a body of water here. It looks like it's just a lake. Yeah. Or it might be a sea, I don't know. So actually, mousing over a land tile actually shows you the continent that you're on. So we're on the Atlantica continent. And sometimes over large bodies of water it will change. So, yep, so that's still Atlantica. On continents, it'll obviously, we've got the map type continents, so we're going to have a bunch of different ones, but if you're on a Pangea map, it kind of splits them up into little bits. Hey, maybe we should attack this guy. This is a Barbarian scout, so Barbarians are apparently quite a big threat in Civilization 6. If we don't kill him, he's going to run back to his own camp, and they're just going to span Barbarians and come back and try and loot us. What? Okay, minus 57. That's not too good. Jesus. I was attacking up a hill, I suppose, so combat's a little bit different, I suppose. So we're going to go for our own scout. We can't actually get up on that hill there, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill him. So maybe I'm just going to ditch him for now. Keep moving down south. So it is a lake down here. Oh man, we got Barbarian Spearmen. So those guys are super strong. And it looks like we found the ocean over here. Yeah, so that's a coast. That's probably going to be, yeah, a large body of water like an ocean or something like that. Let's check out our city. Oh, we can't get in. Can we look at what we're working? How do we do that? Oh man, this is so annoying. So they changed a lot of things. What I'm trying to do is trying to check to see what the workers are, what tiles are actually working here. If I go food, does that help us at all? Not really. Oh, you can get them to ignore certain things like that. Ignoring food. And we get a scout out a little bit quicker, but I think we want to go for food. Oh, so you can go for 2 things at once. So we're going to grow on 3 turns. That's not bad. Maybe we should just keep going with this. Okay, not going to go over there. I can actually walk onto the oasis. It's cool. So this is going to be a threat. This fucking barbarian encampment. Hey, we found Portugal. So Portugal is going to be led... Oh no, it's a city-state. Silly me. In Civ 5, that was an actual civilization. So what I might do is go over... Oh, we can actually send an envoy to them. So now, we get +4 gold in the capital. And the reason that's been created, that envoy, it's kind of like a trade caravan, but it doesn't actually show up on the map. The reason that was created is because we were the first one to discover this silly city-state. This silly state. So you can get up to 3, 6 envoys and you get more gold and all that kind of thing. So that's pretty good. That's a massive bonus, like straight off the bat. I'm going to see if I can chase down this scout because it makes me nervous. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, he's probably going to get away from me. I wonder if I can shoot him. Let's see how far west we can go. And when I do get my scout, I'm going to go up into the jungle. See what I can find. Okay, so we do have incense. That's another luxury resource that we can use. We have, what's that up there? That's just bananas. That's cool. Cattle. Not bad. Let me know what you guys think about the art style here. It's a little bit different. I'm not convinced. I don't know if I like it. They went from like a realistic Civilization 5 to something that's cartoony. I don't know if I dig it. Tenochtitlan. Okay, so we've grown.
Reconnaissance units like scouts are unique.
I am
good.
fond of pigs.
Yay!
Dogs look up to us. Cats look down on us.
Pigs.
Pigs treat us as equals.
Yeah, I think Winston Churchill was a bit of a pig man, to be honest. You look like a pig. So let's take this man up here. So you can see that I do have 3 movement points. And it takes, I think, 2 movement points to move across a river. So let's go north. See what we can find. I'm just gonna... Ooh, they got dyes over there. So eventually, hopefully, they can send some of that to us. Let's choose our research. Choose wisely. And we'll go for... I think we'll probably want to go for granary. Oh, no. Okay, so it doesn't give you the same bonuses in Civ 5. So in Civ 5, you got a little bit of extra food from wheat and bananas, but now it's just +1 food and +2 housing, which is kind of like a population cap for your cities. How are we doing here? So mining could be good because we do have bloody stone all around our place, so that might not be such a bad idea. So I have to meet another civilization before I can go for writing. Okay. Production. Alright, well, we're probably going to want to go for... Eagle Warriors would be good. I know. I realize that. But... And do need a builder. Start building on some of these tiles. God, I really don't know what I'm doing in this game. Apologies if you're watching this like after it's come out, and people have all kinds of you know, recommendations on how to play the game, but I really do not have any idea how to play this game just yet. So, early days. All right, this looks cool. We're not in such a bad position. I want to meet another Civ though. We are awful lonely. Hey, oh no, that's a Barbarian. That's a bad thing. And there's a goodie hut right there. Tribal village discovered. Okay, so we're gonna jump on that and see if we can. I'm gonna have to bring my I'm gonna bring my Eagle Warrior back into the city. Let's see what we get from this goodie hut. Go. Oh wait, this next turn. Okay. Slinger. So if I get this Slinger and I attack and kill this Scout, then I should be able to unlock, or I should be able to discover Archery a fair bit quicker. I think it boosts up by half. Yeah. And then we can start spamming out Archers. That could be sweet. We just got some gold. That's kind of lame. Alright, keep going, mate. Oh, no, I can't. I'm kind of stuck here. Oh, rice! That's cool. That is actually a really good idea. Rice is a very important, like, early game resource there. It's a bonus resource, and it gives you extra food,
Enacting
obviously.
new policies in our government can be of great benefit.
Tell me more. Oh. I
At
thought
his
she was
best,
actually showing me the civics.
Man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law and justice,
He is the worst. Thank you, Sean Bean. So I can change my policies. Now, this is kind of like the politics of Civilization 5, but we get to pick straight off the bat 2 policies, 1 military and 1 economic. So +5 unit combat strength when fighting barbarians could be good because we just have so many barbarian camps around us. We could go for urban planning, which gives us +1 production in all cities. Should be sweet. Or do we want God King? +1 faith and +1 gold. Yeah. Okay, so we're the Aztecs. It might make sense to go for faith and gold. And then we can get an early religion. Yeah, okay. Alright. We're not really going to struggle too much with production. Yep, we're set. Just because we do have so much stone around us. Like 1. Oh, I say so much stone, but there's only 1. Why do I think there's more? Silly Jujubear. What am I doing? Okay, like now we have to select a civic to progress towards. Now this is kind of like the tech tree, but it's not. So here's our code of laws. We selected our original. So we went for God King. We also went for discipline as our military thingo. Now we could go foreign trade, but to boost it, we need to discover a second continent. Or we could go craftsmanship, but to boost it, we need to improve 2 or 3 tiles, sorry. We are on the way to building... No, we're not on the way to building a builder, actually. So maybe it makes sense to go for foreign trade. See if we can discover a second continent. And then we can go ahead and start working on craftsmanship once we have the builder that's able to start building other things. This is interesting. Joint war. Establish a joint war against a target civilization. That's cool. So I think that's a new feature. I haven't seen that before. Whereas before you had to like, you know, go and talk to another civ and say, hey, do you want to go and fight this other civ? I suppose it's the same thing, but yeah. Okay, I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to go and see if I can kick some Barbarian ass. Oh, shit, he did it for us. Thank you.